Why just her classroom? Why only her?
Children.
I love those kids.
I loved this movie so much. I have to be honest, writing questions for this was hard because I don't know how to talk about it without spoiling it, but I'm curious, what was the pitch to you and like what intrigued you most about this script?
When I read it.
Yeah.
It wasn't pitched to me. I read it. Somebody dropped out of the role who was doing Pedro Pascal, and he had a scheduling conflict. And then they called me and they said, do you want to do this? And I was between jobs. And I read it and I was like, wow, it's actually super good. And that doesn't happen often. And then I met with Zach and I loved Zach and still love Zach. And yeah, and then I saw Barbarian after that.
What stuck out to you most about the script, would you say?
I think the whole bleed over of stories, I really liked that. I saw, I think it was called Tamara when I was 15 years old, and it was, I think they call it punch drunk theater now. Punch drunk theater. And you go into a house and you follow a character through the whole house and all these things are happening, and then you cross over and you can pick a different character during intermission to follow. So I always liked that kind of Nolan-esque, like switching up of timelines and all that, so I was intrigued by that. And then Zach is just a really personable, emotional guy. And I was like, God, I hope he's a good filmmaker.
What is your favorite horror movie?
I don't know if I have a favorite, but I think the one that affected me the most was Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
And then later, Hereditary.
Oh yeah, that one really stuck with me. But this one, I mean, this one has a very, Alden, it's been sticking with me. He's like, it feels like a nightmare.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the word that I keep using. And I think Archer's Dream really stuck with me the most.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nightmare and yet you're laughing in certain places.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Which he kind of, he's really good at kind of putting in absurdity and all this stuff, and then you keep going back to this horror.
Yeah. I was talking to Julia Garner yesterday, who is taking on the role of Silver Surfer in Fantastic Four, and she said working on this with you, you were kind of her lifeline of what to expect from the MCU. I'm curious what you remember about that, and if you've seen...
MCU, what I remember
she
about...
said she went to you for advice about joining, and that you were kind of her lifeline.
I think that's a lie. I think she lied. I don't know. I don't know if we talked. Do we talk about Silver Surfer? I don't know if we. I think we just talked about like getting into something that already has that big of a fan base.
Yeah.
Then there's all the expectation and all that kind of stuff. That's why when you do a film like this, there's no particular expectation other than within the movie industry, and they're like, oh my God, Barbarian did so well. I wonder if we can do another that will do really well, that kind of thing. But yeah, Marvel is a different beast. It's its own planet.
Do you keep up with it at all?
Now, like with movies that are coming out and all that, Jurassic just came out and all that. Isn't that Marvel? Didn't that become a Marvel thing, or is that Universal? No?
No, it's Universal.
Oh, yeah, so no. No.
It's like, we're putting that from them.
But I did. I think it's an amazing thing that they did. And I think what they did in bringing actors in like Ruffalo and Don Cheadle and Scarlett and all these people, it's just like, man, bring it in.
I was thinking about this the other day. I remember when Chris Hemsworth got cast, the headline was like, who is Chris Hemsworth? And now it's like, it's freaking Thor, man.
Yeah, freaking Thor.
This is where the story really starts.